So I'd like to start again, sorry for the technical delays, but this will be all cured out. This is our first live show. Anyway, thank you again for coming from all over the country. I mean, of course, if this was not a pandemic time, this room will be a lot fuller, but again, thank you for making the effort. So for all these years that I told you that I tried to make the best products, so we did not do too much social media and hype up the products because we wanted to care for the B2B business. And the B2B business is not easy because you can never fool the B2B customers. The professionals, they know what they want, and if you change the consistency of the products by any means, they'll notice it right away. So all these years, I put my full attention to how to make the products better. And finally, I'm 100% satisfied because we are 57 countries around the world, and we are trying to expand even more to other countries, and we are throughout the United States into body shops, detail shops, and dealerships. So now is the show time, and we want to go also to the B2C, to the customers. So for that, we have a big announcement for you guys, and I would like to introduce you to our world-renowned, Mike Phillips,
Well, thank you very much, Tunç, for letting me be here today. And also, I just want to tell you it's an honor to work for the 3D company. And it's been a genuine pleasure to meet and work with everybody in the 3D family, which is also, your entire workforce. I'm really excited to be the fact that you're in 57 countries, and I know we're going to be doing a lot of traveling and a lot of training and having a lot of fun showing people how to get great results using 3D products.
Well, thank you for joining us, and it wasn't easy to get Mike, but I know him for 2 decades almost, and we always talk at shows and stuff like that, and he always wanted to tell me that how he much liked our products, and I genuinely believe that, and our friendship has grown over the years. And finally, when I knew that he left his previous job, and I said, would you like to work for us? And he said, you'll be the first choice that I will consider, which was very flattering because he dealt with many, many, many brands around the world. And for him to choose our company was a great honor.
Yeah, so that's very true. Over the years, I've had a chance to use a lot of products. Probably every product you can think of or name, I've had my hands on it, used it on real-world detailing. And there's a lot of good products on the market, but here's kind of what I found out, Tunç, is anytime I'm working on my own time, detailing cars for customers, I'm always grabbing 3D products because they work so well. They work consistently, and that's important, because paint is different, interiors are different, but no matter which 3D product I would grab for whatever the detailing project it was, it always gave me professional grade results, and that's what I liked about 3D. I can trust the quality, and a lot of people know me as a paint polisher. I'm not really known for cleaning carpets, and I always tell people the most important thing when it comes to polishing paint is the abrasive technology. If it's spot on, you're going to get great results. If it's junk, it doesn't matter how much technique, what tool you use, or what your pad is, you're just not going to get the results you're looking for. And as I've come to know Tunç and how he makes his powders, they are the most unique powders and abrasives in the world because he invented them himself. He's the only one that has them, and that's why his products work so well.
Yeah. Thank you. So this is very true because back in 30 years ago, my dream was always to make the best compounds and polishes because why? Compounds and polishes are the identifier of a company. If your polishes and compounds don't work, people don't look at the rest, But we had pretty decent chemicals throughout the years, kept on improving, and I was like never getting that great compounds, And I was looking at the leaders in the market, I was following them, and finally about 7, 8 years ago, I got involved more into technology of how to make the powders, and then 2 years ago, we built our own factory to make our own powders and slurries. So this was a big, if you don't have a great product, a powder, no matter how good formulation you have, the product is not going to work. So I think, to my knowledge, we are the only company in the world that makes their own powders in-house. We don't buy it from anywhere else. We get the raw materials, we calcine it, we grind it, we slurry it, and then we turn it into formulations. That's why you got great Speed 1, AAT, and ACA products, because it's in the powder that makes the technology go further. So we are also every day making new tests, thanks to, Francisco, my team, Luciana, Dr. Jun, and Michael, they are our technology department, to make the grains and in micron sizes. That is giving this great results. And I hope that in the future, very near future, we will have more of these live shows, probably less problematic, but this is kind of new for us, and we have this. I want you to show around that this is our new training facility in Santa Clarita, Valencia. So in this facility, we are going to entertain body shop training classes, detailing classes, and all kinds of classes. We'll have it here, and Mike will also travel around the world to go to our customers around the world as well. So we will try to not only, of course, create more buzz in the social media with the right products that I believe in. I have to believe in it, which I believe in now, of course, after all these years, that we succeeded to make great products. But I want also to get that knowledge across to the other parts of the world through Mike's, training videos, training classes, online, live classes, and podcasts and all that. So this is why this is a big jump in our company, because we never paid too much attention to advertise ourselves. We rather pay too much attention to make a better products. I believe that we build a great foundation, and this foundation will take us to the next level. Thank you for Mike. Of course, Mike would be crying if he was alone. He needs his dynamic duo too, So we had to go ahead and also hire our friend Yancy Martinez here, and he's with us today. And please welcome him. I mean, of course, they are not in their hometown right now, so we had some glitches here and there, but I'm sure we'll iron them up, right?
No, iron. Now, let's go ahead and give you a little recap of Mike's first day here.
Oh, yeah. So he's going to show you Mike's first day in 3D. Let's watch it all together. Well, mic is back. Okay, I need the sound. I don't hear myself. Okay, so perhaps you don't get it from the speakers, right? Okay, that's fine. So anyways, as I said that we do the compounds grain by grain, micron by micron, you know. So I'd like to show you, Lou and Frank, where are you? Francisco and Mike and June, Dr. June. So like to show you, Luciana, don't be shy, come over here. So where is Francisco? So this is my team that we make the compounds, try every single day, and we make our own calcination as you've seen, and we make our own grains right in California here. And Dr. Jun is a PhD in material science, and he's a chemical engineer and a master's degree, and she's a graduate of chemistry last year, right? I know, chemical engineer last year, right? So she's a rookie, but she learns very quickly, and she's like my right hand to make the formulations, but also every single day, we try new products, every single day, maybe sometimes 3 or 4 samples. And of course, Francisco, you guys know for been 16 years, right? And he's grown up almost in a body shop, you know, and so he knows the body shop environment very well, and if it works great on a body shop and then refined for detailing, then it's great for also B2C. So definitely our team is great with the combined knowledge of all the production of my 32 years experience in this business. And I also come from a background that not only chemistry, but also I owned 5 car washes in LA. So I have been also a customer, you know. So knowing the end users, oh, we have somebody in the show. Hello, finally, you know. So basically bringing this knowledge, and here's a great speaker, demonstrator, great video maker, except today we screwed up a little bit, right? But I know. So we have come up with this great team now, and then we have, of course, you know, our marketing department is now, Mauricio is going to join, he joined us. He's also a Cornell graduate like my daughter is, you know, and he was working many years, like 18 years in Coca-Cola, right? Of course, I don't want to miss, you know, Juan Derrada, who's been my general manager for 18 years. So we have a very good DNA in this company with Maria, with Lily, with Beatrice, you know, 5 years only, very new, or 6, right? 5. But here are my customers that I want to share. Maybe you guys don't know. Gilbert from San Diego, 22 years almost, right? And the guy sitting right next to him, he wasn't even born. Or no, he was born. Sorry, he was but like this little. And then Ali, you know, the guy is sitting right next to Ali. Ali was working for me for almost 20 years. She was a teenager. And then now she owns three stores in 3D. And that's his son. He didn't even exist. That's for sure. So, and then we have, you know, of course, from Oxnard, you know, we have our friends here, Victor and his Sandra. They've been 18 years. She just told me. I thought it was 12. So we have a great customer team. Thanks for coming from Florida. Miami team here is also here. And I would acknowledge, you know, of course, Santa Clarita store, Juan Gles, and his wife, and JP has got 5 stores now, right, JP? 7? Oh my God, you know, so I'm not faking this. He's doing too fast, you know, these store openings. So anyway, I mean, everybody, if I missed out anybody, Francis, you know, she was very young as well, been 14 years with us. Who else?
Yancy wants to share something.
Oh yeah, Yancy, you want to share something? Okay, we'll go. He goes there. While you go there, I'll talk about more. And then,
I guess I need the mic.
oh, you need the mic. Okay.
Okay, this is kind of spontaneous because I didn't know Yancy wanted us to do this, but I'm happy to fill in like this. What did you want us to do, Yancy? Well, this is the 1966 Batmobile. This belongs to a very good friend of mine, Nate Truman, here in California. And I got to tell you, when this thing arrived, it was a swirled out, stained mess. And yesterday, me and Francisco, we detailed this thing using all 3D products. And now, it looks like a show car.
And then I want to also show you this purple car was done with Speed. The reason we have this car here is because it's purple and Speed is purple, you know. So I think we're going to have shows like this to show you live how these cars been done in the future. So not only we're going to have short videos, long videos, training videos with Mike Phillips, you know, and then I forgot to tell you, we have a new warehouse in Ohio. And then we're going to have more warehouses coming soon to become more closer to our customers. And each of these warehouses will have a training facility like this. So this will give other folks an opportunity to fly over. Also, I would like to thank Chris Metcalf from Flex. He came all the way from Columbus, Ohio, and we make the best products, I believe. Therefore, we chose the best machine company that does the polishing company in the world, you know, so we wanted to partner with them. And from now on, in all our shows, that's your first choice anyway. Yeah. He's gonna use the Flex machines to make the demos. And they surprised me actually with some machines that I never seen before, that with their little gadgets, you know, it looks amazing, and they're very good machines, as most of you know. So anyways, I mean, going forward, you know, it's now the show time, you know? So we never did this before. We always were in the background, a real manufacturer, a real good quality maker. But now we're going to go out more to the social media we want the world to know. Actually, we are in 57 countries right now and growing for more countries. And I think Mike is a better speaker than I am, you know, that's for sure. So also he knows, he has used them all. What do you say, Mike?
Well, it's fun to work for the maker, not the faker.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to say is, you know, yeah, that's funny. But one of the most important things is, you know, it's one thing to design a catchy looking label and come up with a really cool name. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is what's inside the bottle. It either works, and it works great, or it's another Me Too product. And Tunch, you make the best products in the world. And the one thing I want to say before I give the mic back to you, in case I don't get it back, is Tunch has shared that we've got a brand new location in Ohio, brand new warehouse and a training facility. This is the brand new training facility here, and there's going to be a lot of more surprises coming for 2022.
Oh yeah, definitely. And also, I would like to people who's watching this show live to know that we are going to SEMA show. We're going to exhibit. A lot of people dropped out. Unfortunately, some countries can't travel, but we show our loyalty and dedication unless the SEMA people will cancel it, but we are in it to win it. So the other thing that I want to share with you is that, you know, in this video, which it's going to be on YouTube as well, right? I mean, so they can watch. The tour one, yeah. So you'll see that, I mean, do we have one of the trays that I wanted you to bring? You know, how much effort, yeah. So each these, on this tunnel you saw, each these products, that the best compounds come out from this. And to get to this point, we get it from all the way from raw material, From raw material, we go into calcination process, which is this 100-yard tunnel. And after that tunnel, it takes about 18 hours to get it cooked. In fact, boiled, you know, and it's a 24-hour operation. And then tray by tray, this comes out and goes into selection of, what do you call that, screening process. And after that screening process, every almost batch is tested to perfection, and then goes into slurries with zirconia. It kind of is grinded with water, and then comes the compound section, goes to 3D part, you know, on the other side of the building, and then we make it into a product. I want to say one last thing about the compounds, because this is the most important part of the business and polishes. You know, a big company, medium-sized company, I won't even say small company, cannot do what we do. Let me tell you why. They will have to request a sample of a new grain. The sample request goes to that manufacturer, which is, there's only a few of them in the world. I don't want to mention the names. There's only like, you can count in your hands, you know, how many people does the process that I showed you on the video. They get the request, make it this micron, this porosity, this surface area, this softness, you know, whatever the requirements are. And then the sample goes to the plant overseas, or in this country, there's very few also people make it. Then they have to take this into consideration, maybe a month later, make a sample for them, send it back. They have to make a sample out of that, try it, test it. So at least 1 or 2 months, at least. Maybe 3 months. One sample to come back. You didn't like it, you tweak it, you put new request, goes back to that supplier again, another 3 months. In a year, you're lucky if you get 4 samples. That is kind of workable. We do with this team, she's shy, she ran away again. We do with this team 4 samples a day, every day. This year alone, even this morning before the show, there was some testing that Frank was doing to make it better, you know, to make it better. So what goes in the bottle has a lot of history behind it, and has a lot of knowledge behind it, and it has a lot of dedication. So that's why people will try to make it better, but if you don't have the Kobe beef, your burgers won't taste as good, you know? You gotta have the beef. You gotta have the right stuff. So my confidence is this. The future, people will gonna know in the social media who's the faker, who's the maker. And now is the show time, okay? Thank you for Mike. And I don't know, are we done now, or?
I don't know, you want to keep talking?
Hey, guys, in the YouTube, do you want to listen more? But some people are already gone to sleep. So anyway, let's end this show, and we'll have many, many more. And then I hope we don't have this glitch that we had in the beginning in the future. But now you say the last few words, and then Juan, do you want to say anything? Where is Juan? He's coming. Go ahead.
Well, I'd like to just close this by saying, you know, I've worked with a lot of different companies, and not only does 3D make the best products, but they make detailing fun. And at the end of the day, you know, nobody wants to work. You want to go out in the garage and have a lot of fun, and 3D does that. So I really like working with 3D products. And also, this company makes you feel like you're part of the family. You know, some people talk about that, but you actually, as I watch you interact with all these people that have been here for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 25 years, they stay for a reason. They don't leave because they're unhappy. They stay because they're happy, and that means a lot to me.
I mean, yeah. One of our employees, I don't know if I said this in the live show, has been with us 25 years, and Ali, you know him, he is Victor, right? I mean, we tell him, go on, Victor, retire. He says, no. This is my family. He keeps coming here, you know. So that is the only problem. You will not let you go. You won't be able to go. You know, it's like a black hole, this place. You know what I mean? It's a green hole.
Well, thank you everyone for being in our first live show. I know we had some technical issues at the beginning. It was our first show, that's why. And but for future ones, we're gonna do a lot better. Thank you again, and have a great weekend. Thank you.